Most of us have heard the phrase, at some point, God is a woman, right? Maybe from Ariana Grande, or you've come across like thoughts and theology from others who have really mused about our Creator using a wider lens, like scholars and theologians who have spent years and centuries, of course, looking into this idea of like the feminine divine. And so, as can you imagine, there's been that creates quite a swirl in the sort of evangelical Western Christian community. And not just that, I mean, even others, since most religions have had a very strong patriarchal bent since the beginning of time. They've been crafted and held together and governed by men. And so those in power tend to shape their deities as they want to see them, which looks a lot like them, right? So back in the day, somehow Jesus, who's a Jew who lived in the Middle East, ends up being a Caucasian man with blue eyes and long brown hair. Literally. Over here, usually wearing like white robes. I don't know, maybe that was the heart was right. I don't know about fashion, but crafted into a different image. It's interesting though, viewing Jesus as a white man and God as Father, or as, a man, period, emerging from the clouds, like with this stern disposition and this sort of ruling with an iron fist and this powerful, almost punitive approach to humanity generally serves one group of people in one gender, this idea, which makes it so painful and difficult for Black and brown and female and LGBTQ plus communities to see themselves in this personification, not just see themselves, but feel safe with this God, right? To feel cherished, to feel protected, to feel included. So it is the work of a lifetime, honestly, to upend those images and ideas of God and Jesus that we've been shown, well, at least for me, my whole life. Because there's something about this certainty around that type of just stern and strong and punitive God that maybe the certainty of it feels good. But I wonder, like, what if there's mystery? What if there's more mystery here than we've been taught? Than we've been allowed to consider. What if God isn't something or someone we can personify to fit our view of him? Like, what if one of the main things that the Bible tells us about God, that he is love, like that center part, doesn't actually look like anything we can paint to suit our view, but really can only be defined in that he is representative of all the people that he created, just as love is for all, right? That is not an outlier idea. I mean, if that is the key message of how Jesus tried to get us to understand who God is, and was that love was the center of it, then it stands to reason that every human person in creation has a place with that God is representative of the people, right? These are hard discussions, and they break apart some notions that feel safe to a lot of us, but they're good and they're important because they expand our thoughts. They expand our beliefs, or even just our curiosity to this idea, this possibility that God cannot just be defined in one way, right? Okay,